Hey, good morning and welcome to Arizona Community Church. My name is Frank. I'm the children's director here. And today's devotion comes out of Luke chapter 2, verses 41 through 49. And it says this: Now his parents went to Jerusalem every year at the feast of the Passover. And when he was 12 years old, they went up according to custom. And when the feast was ended, as they were returning, the boy Jesus stayed behind in Jerusalem. His parents did not know it, but supposing him to be in the group, they went a day's journey, and then they began to search for him among their relatives and acquaintances. And when they did not find him, they returned to Jerusalem, searching for him. And after 3 days, they found him in the temple, sitting among the teachers, listening to them, and asking them questions. And all who heard him were amazed at his understanding and his answers. And when his parents saw them, he was astonished. And his mother said to him, Son, why have you treated us so? Behold, your father and I have been searching for you in great distress. And when he said to him, Why were you looking for me? Did you not know that I must be in my Father's house? Now, as the children's director, there are two takeaways I'd like to point out in today's scripture. The first, notice that Jesus was not disobeying his parents in this passage. And as far as Jesus was concerned, he was in his Father's house. And being an obedient son, he fully expected his parents to find him right where he was supposed to be. And number two, too often the ideas and opinions of our young people are dismissed, which causes them to become angry and prideful in their supposed knowledge. And often they're dismissed, but for good reason. They refuse to listen to your elders. I did this. You notice that Jesus didn't just answer the questions from his teachers with profound knowledge, knowing better than they did. How did Jesus gain their respect? He did it by listening and asking questions. This process led to their amazement. So my message to young folks is to take the time, listen, and ask questions of your elders. And do it from a place of wanting to grow, not just show them up. And I used to do this, so you're not fooling anyone with that. Also, you need to respond in wisdom and not arrogance. Your experiences, as limited as they are not everyone's experiences, nor their views. And the hardest part about growing in knowledge and wisdom is measuring our own opinions against those around us, especially when we share different backgrounds. The culture that you're growing up in, it's not the same one that I grew up in. And it's not the same one your parents or especially your grandparents grew up in. Now, if you're an elder, we have a different culture that we grew up in too. We need to be patient with those asking questions and answer them honestly and kindly. Provide experiences if you can. Lead them with a gentle spirit as much as you're able. Don't just demand obedience without question, but provide the explanation. And if they reject it, dig in and ask why. Get them to support their view with reason, not just emotion. With very few exceptions, our education system does not do a good job of teaching people to think anymore. So it's up to us to fill in the blanks. You got to be patient and show God's love and wisdom in all things.